All right, friends. What is that in the road there? My goodness gracious. Oh, Lord. Can we make this light for... It'll be the third day in a row. Wow. That's fantastic. That's just great, man. It's a beautiful day again here in South Carolina. And it's warm. It's hot. Starting to get a little muggy. Humidity's climbing a little bit, and it's supposed to be nice this weekend. Hey y'all, how are you? We're right here at the workplace, getting ready to pull on in here. We're a little early today, and we'll pull in and chat for a little bit and see if anybody's got anything to say in the chat section. That'd be awesome. And there we go. We're trying to get the camera to focus there. Sorry about the holder in the way. I know that's annoying. I'm sorry about that. Oh Lordy mercy. This is my last day of the week. It's Thursday, yes, but to me, for my schedule, it's my Friday. So I'm very, very glad of that. It's been a long week, man. Everywhere you go, even though I drive through the night, seems like there's nothing but construction going on. And it's just one thing after another, but that's just the life of a driver. It's the life of a truck driver. That's just how it goes. Let's see, we can, got a couple of cars coming to the left. Mr. Brian Powers, hello, sir. How are you, my friend? Let's see, we can scoot on across here. Let's see, man. I know that holder's annoying. It aggravates me too, but I can't hold the phone, so. All right, let's see. We can get, now the trick is to find the tractor. I'm trying to remember where I parked when I got off work. I think it's over here on the right, I believe. The right-hand side, I believe. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, I don't see anything. Oh, I see it right here to the right. Okay, yep, I parked up here. Okay, that's good. But is there a parking space down here? So I can get back in, and it's kind of overcast. Oh, yeah, look at this. This is where we was parked at yesterday. This is very uncommon. This doesn't happen a lot, man. Trying to get over here out of the way of everybody. There's some drivers getting off work because they come in on first shift or the day shift, and we only have two shifts here, day shift and night shift. So they're getting off work, and we're out of the way of everybody. They can't. That way they won't come over here and hey man, what are you doing? Don't want to mess with all that. Not right now. Let's see. I came in a little early today because tomorrow, like I said in the other videos, we're going camping. We're going to leave tomorrow. I don't think we can check in until 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So my wife and I were out there getting the camper kind of prepped up and kind of getting little things ready. One really cool thing, man, my wife got me a big old can of 134A refrigerant so I went ahead and put that in there. Now I got nice cold air again. You can still hear that compressor, hear it knocking a little bit, but I checked it. It's fine. Nothing's loose or nothing. It's just, I guess, because it got dry, and when that refrigerant ran dry or whatever. But it's fine. It's working. A little knock here and there. It's all right. This truck got some age on it, man. It's got 203,987 miles on it. So little red's kicking still, so that's good. We got the camper prepped up. I went ahead and took I went to the trash facility, got rid of all that because they'll be closed Sunday and Monday, so I don't have to worry about that. So all we got to deal with is going down the road tonight and trying to make this last delivery, get back and wrap up this week, turn in my paperwork, and then we'll be done with that. So I was thinking, who was it? Somebody in the chat yesterday afternoon when we did this, one of these live drives, somebody had suggested a store. It's in Columbia. So I went ahead and Googled that store, and I called them, and I talked to a gentleman there. Very nice. And usually this is how it goes. I've had people ask me, what do you say to these people when you call these stores? Well, I just tell them, I tell them who I am, and I'd say that my YouTube partner and I would like to come there and document the store and film in there. And if anybody is comfortable getting on camera, they could tell us about the store and what's one of the good items that sells good, what guitars sell good there, stuff like that. Just the basic kind of thing. And I gave him my YouTube channel, and he seemed interested. And that's how you always have to do when you try to reach out to a store. That's kind of just a protocol. And but like I said, man, we keep things, even when I'm doing these right here, I keep things professional, man. I'm not, we're not out to go to a shop and slander them or make fun. We're not there to do any of that. We're professional as we can be. But the name of that store that I contacted is Sims Music in Columbia. So I Googled that, looked at some of the pictures, and it looked really nice. Looked really nice on the inside. I hope we can get something locked in with them. I would really like to go down there. I think tonight they don't close till 7 o'clock. I don't know if it's like that on Fridays, or I don't know, but the gentleman said they were doing a little bit of renovation. He gave me the email address for I'm guessing the owner, to reach out to him, and then he'll make that decision. So anyway, it's always good to kind of just to put your name in the hat, so to speak, with these places, and just kind of let it roll around in their head a little bit. And if they look at the videos, our playlist, guitar shop reviews, I think those speak for themselves. I think Ralph and I are very proud of those videos. We put a lot of work into those, and like I said, we're going to keep moving forward, and trying to get more shops throughout time, and keep them coming to you, trying to keep this content alive. These little live drives are just filler videos for in between until I can get a guitar shop filmed and get it together. So I know this isn't the same, and I know it's probably, it definitely doesn't garnish the views that the other ones get, and I understand that completely. But people still watch. I don't care if it's 300 views or 3,000 views or whatever. People still take time to watch, and they take time to comment. And I've got quite a few comments on yesterday's live drive. I responded to those when I woke up today. I was very thankful to everybody who took the time to comment. That's very awesome, man. Thank you so much. And people, I love it, man. People are very opinionated about which guitars have you not played, or because either you couldn't afford it, or you didn't like it, or whatever the case is. And I love that. I love people to express their opinion. That's what the comment section's for, I welcome all opinions, man. It's fine. There's no right or wrong answer. Let's see here. Brian Powers. Let's see. I still think Tempo Music in Hendersonville would be a cool place to go do a review if they're cool with it. Tempo Music. Yes. I forgot about them. I need to make a mental note of that. Tempo Music. I will call them. I will look them up here in a little bit. I don't know if they're still open by the time I get this finished. I will definitely look into that, Brian. Is that Brian said that? Yes. Thank you, Brian. I think you mentioned them before, I believe. I recommended them. I will definitely look into that, because it's good to have a few different ones to call and say, hey, what do y'all think if we can come there? And they're like, well, I don't know. Call another one. And so if you have 3 of them, hopefully one out of those 3 will be cool with you coming out there. So you gotta hustle a little bit to try to get something lined up, but it's okay, man. It's all right. To me, that's part of the fun, but it's I can tell you when we hey, Mr. Dave Orkin, how you doing, man? How are you? I can tell you, when we get to a shop, now, the first initial phases are when you reach out to a shop. Now, they don't know me. I don't know them. They don't know, the first thing when you say, we would like to come out there and document your store and film, the first kind of initial reaction is kind of a pause. And they kind of like, and that's normal. I get it. I totally understand. So, and then you just, I tell them about the channel and what we do. And it might take a couple of calls or follow-up calls. That's fine. And then when we get to the establishment, everything changes. And when I mean everything changes in a good way. The mood, everything goes from here to like that. Ralph and I walk in, we're just regular guys. I have a GoPro camera and I have my smartphone in my back pocket because I use it for a backup, if my GoPro wants to act up or something. And we walk into the store and we talk with the people first. I don't just come in there and like, hey, I don't do that, man. We go in there and we talk for about 10, 15 minutes and just kind of go over some things and make sure what we're doing is, I said, well, are you cool to be on camera, or, are you comfortable talking about it, the store? Yeah, sure. Okay, great. Because the more they're willing to do that, the better it's going to be for them, the better it's going to be for you, and the better it's going to be for me. So that's awesome. So, but usually whenever we get to an establishment, the mood goes to a really positive vibe. And that's what you want, and that's fantastic. It's a wonderful. We love doing these shops, man. So I hope I'll reach out to Sims through the email that I was provided. I'll reach out and I'll send the email. I'll email him the link to my channel with the Guitar Shop Review playlist, and hopefully they can see what we do. And I'm starting to wonder if. And I know I've said this before, but I'm starting to wonder if these little shops have like this little community, and they kind of keep in touch with each other. It would make sense if that was the case. Do I know that to be true for a fact? No, but common sense tells me it would make sense. Because I'm sure like the Atlanta Guitar Show was, I guess, over the weekend. Well, Tony from Audio Centro, like I said yesterday, he was there. And we did his store. We documented his store. So if he's there, there had to be some other people within the stores that we've documented that were there as well, representing their store. So they got to have a little network that they keep in touch with each other. I would think, and which to me is a good thing, because hopefully, if they could like make a call and say, hey Sims Music, do you know that we got the G1 Project TV that was here, that was filming our store? Are you familiar with this channel? They'd be like, no. And I said, well, here, check them out. They just filmed it at my store, and it was a great experience, and it was brought in some business, and so you might want to keep these guys in the back of your mind, So I'm wondering if that eventually will start happening. That kind of like networking, I guess. I would hope so. And that's why I wanted to start with stores that were really close by, and we kind of branch out a little bit. So hopefully that'll work out. Let's see. Mr. Brian Powers, I think it's a cool shop, and they set up outside of their store and play sometimes as well. Oh, you talking about Tempo Music in Hendersonville? Okay, is that I'm just going to ask because you've been there, so I'm going to ask you first. Do they have electric guitars and bass, and do they have all the different instruments, or is it just strictly like acoustics? What all do they have? A good selection? Is the store small? Is it kind of big? Yes, they do. Okay, thank you. That's awesome. I will also Google them in a little while and check them out too. I just totally forgot. But yeah, so I got my fingers crossed for Sims Music. Like I said, I'm going to reach out to that gentleman, the owner, and we would love to we love to go there and film. Brian Power says tempo music has a little of everything. Well, that's good, man. That's and see, the reason I'm asking is because that boutique stuff as well. Wow. Okay. The reason I'm asking is that makes for a good video. You know, if there's a little of everything, that because not everybody's going to like this. You know, seeing one type of thing. Like when we started these videos, I was guilty of it because I didn't think about it, but I would kind of bypass the acoustic guitars and some of the other like semi-holly body guitars or whatever. I would kind of bypass them because I don't play those guitars. And it wasn't until I realized that in the feedback in the chat or the comment section, it says, hey man, can you kind of showcase the bass guitars too? So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll be more than happy to do that. And because that lets me know that people are paying attention and they're watching. So I'll be more than happy to do the best I can to showcase those instruments, you know, because everybody's interested in different things, you know. Just because I don't play acoustic don't mean that I can't film it and showcase them. So I think we're doing better on that note, you know. Hey, Mr. David Campbell. Hey, man. He goes, I have a couple of videos on YouTube I like for you to see. Paul Reed Smith's vintage Strat should go shootout. Goes off the rails. Rick Beato and the Back to the Future ES345 has leaked. Trogley's. Yeah, I seen Trogley's. I seen his video. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, Trogley's Guitar Show. Yeah, I seen where it was leaked. I saw that. I think it was one day last week I saw that. It came up on my Google feed. And so, yeah, I'm hoping, well, I need to do some more research on that Back to the Future guitar, because if I were interested to get one of those, of course, it'd be the Epiphone version. But I'm just wondering, are they going to make more than 1,955? Is that just for the Gibson guitars? They're making that limited run, and the Epiphone's going to be a whole lot more, you know, units. I don't know. But I was thinking about that last night going down the road. You know, I know I talked about it yesterday, but I was like, I don't know. It might be cool to have, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, Back to the Future is my favorite movie from the 80s. I love that movie. It's incredible. So I don't know, I might get it, but yeah, that thank you, Mr. Campbell. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's I tell you, and Rick Beato, I mean, I would watch his stuff once in a while, and that man's a genius. You know, I remember I saw one of his videos, because he's been doing YouTube quite a while, and then when he got on there, it just blew up, you know, because he knows what he's doing, he knows what he's talking about. And I remember he did this one video a while back, and he said, if you want to impress people at Guitar Center, just kind of play these scales. And he did it, and it sounded like something exactly like Joe Satriani would do, and he just did it like it was nothing, you know. And I said, God almighty, you know. I said, I didn't know he could play like that. But I think he has like a degree in music, and he's very he knows his stuff, man. He knows his stuff. He's absolutely incredible. Sometimes I would watch his second channel where he interviews people. I haven't watched it in a while. I kind of skip around on a lot of different things on YouTube. I don't really watch a whole lot of one channel. I did watch a couple of things from Phil McKnight's channel last night. It was I think it's his second channel as well, and he has like little clips from his live streams, and I like to watch that because it's just about that one little segment that he's talking about. You don't have to watch the whole hour and a half, 2 hour show. So I like to watch that sometimes. And he went to Sweetwater recently too, man. Phil McKnight, and interviewed the CEO. I'm sure y'all know that. I thought that was really cool. That Sweetwater CEO seemed more, I don't mean to sound weird or rude, but the Sweetwater CEO seemed a lot more down to earth and more comfortable, you know, and he looked like he had a little bit more of a personality. The Guitar Center CEO, nice and everything, but he seemed like he was just strictly business, you know, and didn't really, I don't know, I guess some people are just like that, you know, I don't know. But man, what I wouldn't give to go to Sweetwater and do a tour out there and film, and that would just be the ultimate, to me, that'd be the ultimate guitar shop video. That'd be the ultimate thing, man. But maybe one day, let's see. Dave Campbell, Paul brings a Silver Sky to compare. Really? Nice, man. Yeah, that's awesome. I played my Silver Sky yesterday for about, I don't know, about 10 or 15 minutes. And it did fine. It did great. I put that strap on that I got from Woody's Music. I took the other PRS strap off and put that one I bought from Woody. It's a little bit wider, not too wide, but it's, so I put that on. Very comfortable strap, man. Very comfortable. But yeah, so if you're just joining this stream, I made a phone call to Sims Music in Columbia, and just trying to make contact, you know, and excuse me, and hopefully kind of get the ball rolling with that. And you know, it takes a little bit of time for them to, well, first of all, to even watch, if they watch this channel, to see what's going on, and for them to warm up to the idea. You know, has anybody ever been there to film for a YouTube channel? I don't know. You know, I think some of the places we went to, I don't think they've really had that much. The only store that I know personally, I know for a fact they had somebody come there, was Eastside Guitars and Drums. And because Bobby told me that one time they had somebody come in there and film, and had like cameras and lights and this big production, and it was just for a little rinky-dink YouTube channel. And I thought that was a little overkill. That's just my opinion. I mean, you know, whatever people want to do is their business, but I don't think the other shops we went to, I don't think they've really had somebody come there and film for a YouTube channel to say, hey, here's this shop, and this is what they do, and yeah, this is the kind of type of guitar they cater to, or brand, or whatever, you know. So I think it's a good thing, man. I hope that Ralph and I are on to something here. I hope it continues to grow. I hope that more shops, it would be really nice if more shops reached out and made contact, say, hey, we'd love for you to come here. That'd be the ultimate, because that takes a lot of legwork out of the equation. You know, if they say, hey, we'd love for you to come here, we you know, and we looked at your channel, and you know, please come here. That would be a dream come true right there. So, and I don't know, our fingers are crossed. Like I said, I don't know for Ralph and I, but if it continues to grow and we have to take longer road trips, so be it. You know, when we did Woody's Music, that was further out than I thought. I didn't think it was that far out. Now, it wasn't real far away, but it was far enough. You know what time I got home? After we got there, after we finally made it, because the GPS was kind of messing around with us, after we finally made it, and we got there, and we talked to the Jake and Grant, after we talked to them for a little bit, and we filmed, and they were phenomenal, by the way. If you hadn't seen Woody's Music, the video guitar store shop visit, go watch that. That video speaks for itself. After all that was said and done, I got Ralph back home, dropped him off, and I was on the way home. I stopped by Mickey D's for my wife. I got home at 9 o'clock that night. Man, I was beat. And then I stayed up because I had to edit everything. I wanted to release the video the next day, which was Saturday. And I ended up releasing it about 2:30 in the afternoon. Usually I release them about 4:30, but I went ahead and did 2:30 because I was going live that night at 8:30. So I said, well, that gives people 6 hours to be able to watch this video, and hopefully they'll come back for the live show tonight. Kind of a double whammy for Saturday, but I think that's a good thing. I mean, it's like, hey, man, this guy's put out a video. Oh, man, he's going live tonight. So let's jump in there and chat with him for a little bit and tell him what we think or whatever. So I'm doing what I can on this channel with the limited amount of time that I have. But yeah, if the stores start, we've had one store reach out, like I said, and that was the guitar shop from Anderson. He reached out to me, the owner reached out to me a few days ago, and I was like, thank you, Lord, man, that's awesome. You know, so we got that locked in for the 19th. So if y'all are in the Anderson area or close by and you want to come by and say hello, Ralph and I will be there on the 19th. We'll be there about 2. And, you know, of course, we got to film and do our thing, and we'd be more than happy to chit chat with, if anybody's in the area, man, feel free to come by. We'd love to see you. That would be awesome. I need to look at this chat. Let's see. I think we got a couple of comments here. Pooh Ninja, hey, man. Sweetwater Gear Fest is coming. Don't hurt to ask your rep about joining as an influencer. Yeah, that Sweetwater thing, if we can get something together to go film there, it'll be next year. It will not be no time soon. I have to schedule that next year when I can get my days off, my vacation lined up better for work. And that's the only sad thing. You got to work around this work schedule. That's just how it is. But you know, it's all good, man. It's working. This series is working pretty good. It's taking it's going to take a little time, and I understand that. I don't expect things to happen like that, because things that have a steady growth over time end up being great. And so the slow growth, the slow progression, I'm fine with it, because there's still progression there. I'm fine with it, man. It's better than being stagnant and nothing happening. I've had that for years on this channel, but I didn't know what I wanted to do either. I kind of did all kind of different little subject videos and about different subjects. I did all kind of silly stuff. I did serious stuff. I did vlogs. So I think I was my own worst enemy. So maybe if the Lord's willing, maybe we're hitting on something now that people will continue to, you know, watch, and it will help the channel grow. You know, I hope so. Don Morton, hey, Mr. Don, what's going on? What's up, Joe? I hope you're doing well. Yes, sir. I hope you and Ralph get to do a show at the guitar shop in Anderson. Yes, sir, we are. Yes, we are. The 19th. Atlanta, Discount Music, and Schaumburg. Oh, is that? No. Chamblee, Georgia, and Dirt Cheap Music, and Smyrna, Georgia. Thank you. Thank you, sir. BCG 5150 Guitars. Hey, Joe, wanted to stop in before I eat and clean up for the night. Have a safe drive. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Don Morton, hey, man, just heard you're doing the guitar shop on the 19th. Cool. I hope I can drop by and meet you and Ralph. That'd be so cool, Mr. Don. I mean, the CEO of Morton Salt coming by to see us. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That is awesome. Mr. Dave Orkin, your channel is growing, Joe. Keep it up. I've been watching since January. Found the channel by accident. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you. That's awesome, man. I guess that would be a happy accident, I hope. Anyway, it must have been, because you're still here and you're still subscribed, and you've always been so kind and so supportive of the channel, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that with everybody. I see the thumbs ups clicking a little bit up there up top, so man, thank you for hitting that thumbs up. If you hadn't hit the thumbs up, please, please, please hit that thumbs up. That is the most powerful thing that can happen for a video, is a thumbs up, man. Even if I love comments. I love comments on a video, especially on a live stream. It's the most fun, because I can interact with people in the moment. But like when that video is done and it's on the channel and it's there to watch for a replay or whatever you want to call it, even if it didn't get a whole lot of comments, but the thumbs ups are good, man, that's awesome, because that's still engagement. That's still engagement, man. You know, and that's what we're trying to do here. Don Morton, CEO of Morton Salt. That's right, man. That's right. Michael Curtis just jumping in to say, hey, Michael, thank you, man. Thank you for taking the time to jump in to say hello. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Let's see. Let's see. We'll do that right there. How about that? All right. But yeah, thank you so much for everybody taking the time to watch these videos, man. I know these live drives are just kind of, it's just a one-shot deal. You know, there's no big production there or nothing like that. But like I said, it's what I can do to try to keep something going until the next guitar shop review. But yeah, that's the dream, man. I mean, it's I go down the road and I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm like, man, I hope we can keep finding more guitar. Even Ralph said this. He left me a message on WhatsApp yesterday, an audio message. I thought it was really nice. And he said, man, he said, I told him, this is what Ralph said. He said, I told my wife yesterday that I'm having so much fun doing these guitar shop visits and reviews. He said, number one, because it's guitars and drums and everything else. And he says, number two, we get to go to different places and meet people, and it's nice. And he said, number three, we get to hang out and cut up and be silly and be stupid like we did when we were young kids, you know. You know, Ralph sent me some pictures, man, that he had, he found when he moved where he's at now. He found some old, I'm on about 4 or 5 old pictures of us when, it was in 1986 is what it was. And there's 2 or 3 pictures when we was at Carowinds. And there's a couple where at the lake where we grew up. I grew up at the lake in Monksville, and a few times Ralph would go with me and my mom and dad, and we'd hang out. And he found some pictures, so I made a little slideshow, and I'll have it on a live show one night. I'm gonna upload that. It's like a little 2-minute slideshow, and it just goes to show, because I think some people say, man, they ain't been friends for that long. There's no way. Yeah, we have too, and these pictures will prove it. You know, so it's pretty cool. You know, we've been friends since we were 10 years old, and so it's pretty wild, man. It's pretty cool to have a friendship like that with somebody, and it's really cool. He's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. But when I get that little slideshow clip uploaded to on EVMux when I go live at home, I'll show it, you know, one night. It's pretty cool, man. I look at myself on those pictures, I'm like, God, I was 16 on those pictures. I was like, that don't even look like me. I was skinny, man. I was skinny back in them pictures, boy. I was like, dang, man. And I had to think for a minute, because in one of the pictures I'm drinking out of an icy cup. You know, icy was always one of my favorite little things to have. And Ralph's coming to the table and he's got an ice cream, and I'm like, well, who took the picture? And I remember, because there was a there was a girl I was with there that I was seeing at the time, some kind of little summer romance or something. She took the picture, and so that's how that happened. So it's just funny, man, when you see old pictures like that, how it just kind of sparks a memory, you know. It's weird, crazy. Dennis Bryan, has the cooler weather got down there yet, Joe? It will Sunday. It's pretty warm right now. The humidity's going up a little bit more. When I get home in the morning, I'm going to crank up the generator on the back of the camper and hook the cord up, the cable up to the camper, so it can start. The refrigerator will be on, and that way, by the time I wake up, hopefully the refrigerator will be cooled down so my wife can put stuff in there, and then we'll leave. I started filming today. I'm going to make a camping video, and I actually filmed a little bit of footage today of the camper and all that, and then I'll film more as the trip continues, and I'll just put it all together and make a video, and I'll put it up, and you know, hopefully people will want to watch it. Because like I said, if I had the means, I'd be camping every weekend just about. I mean, I love that. I know my wife wouldn't. She wouldn't want to do that every weekend, but man, I love it. I absolutely love it. Don Morton, hey man, he says, another shop for you, Area 22 Guitars in Brevard, North Carolina. Thank you. Yeah. B-roll footage, yes. Thank you, Pooh. That's right. B-roll footage, man. And so yeah, I'm going to get some more of these. Thank you for these suggestions for these shops, because we're trying to get, we started in Greenville and we're slowly branching out. We're going to stay within the Carolina as much as we can for a little while. And then over time, it's going to branch out a little bit more and a little bit more. And it's going to be tough, man, because I don't get any PTO days back until January here at this job. So, and they only give us 5 PTO days. That's I wish they'd give you at least 10, you know, but they only give you 5. So anyway, I'll burn one of those, one here and there. So if Ralph and I want to schedule a trip, I can take Thursday off, and then we can possibly go on a Thursday. And if we have to travel further out, if it's real far, then we can go and we can kind of stay somewhere and not be in such a rush. Because man, it is hard with my, because we have to work around my schedule here, Ralph and I. And Ralph told me, he goes, look, you book the stores, get that set up, we'll go when you can go. He goes, I'll be there. He goes, you just tell me when we're going, I'll be there, because this job is very demanding. So if we go further out, like I said, it's really hard if I only have, because my days off really are only a half a day and a day. So when I get off early in the morning, which is Friday morning tomorrow, that's technically my first day off. Well, I got to go home, I got to drive home from work, and then I got to go to sleep. So when I wake up about 12, 12:30, 1 o'clock, well, half the day's gone. So I only got that other half to do things. So, and trying to do these guitar shops, if we venture further out, that just makes it a little bit tougher to get all that done. But we're going to do it, man. I'm not, you know, we're going to get it done, because it's I get the same feeling when we go do these shops, man. I get the same, you know how you get that feeling when you see a new guitar, or you want a certain guitar and you can't get it out of your mind and you're like, damn, man, I really like that guitar. And that's how it is for me. And you try to you try to like, all right, well, I just won't think about it or so. And then nah, you can't fight it. So that's how it is with these shops, man. We go do a shop and I'm like, man, that is the best, coolest experience I've ever had. When can we do the next one? You know, and then we are on the hunt for the next one, and then the next one. And so, like I said, I hope that this just keeps growing and growing. And thank y'all for being along for the ride, man. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to join us, and thank you for taking the time to join me on these live drives, man. And people who are subscribing, I looked last night, man, when I pulled over to take a break for a second, I checked, and we had gained a few more subscribers. And I was like, man. So now we're at, see, when we started, I don't know, I guess when I started getting serious with trying to do videos here, I don't know, man. Over time, it got up to like, I don't know, 11, or maybe 13,000 subs. But the channel really still didn't do a lot, because I didn't know what I wanted to do as far as content. I was doing all kind of stuff left and right, and, you know, whatever. And then when I started doing these guitar shop reviews with Ralph, things did start to grow. And now I think we're at like 15,410 or 411 subs. That's incredible, man. And like I said, the goal is 20K. That's the goal, man. That's the goal I have in mind. I think 20,000 is a good number for this small channel, because I can't do YouTube full time like I wish I could. But I think 20K is a reasonable goal, man. So that's what we're shooting for, and we can, man. Dennis Bryan, I gotta go. Phone battery is almost dead. Oh, man. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you for being here. Chores don't do themselves because you got a day off. That's right, Pooh. Yeah, that's right. You got to take care of stuff, man. You got to take care of business. Is that the Bass Rocker 500? Hey, man. He goes, hey, man, love the guitar shop videos. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I'm so happy to read that. That's awesome, man. That's what keeps us going, man. And people that are kind enough to share those sentiments is that's what gives us the drive, man, to do it. It really, really does. It gives us the drive to keep going, keep moving forward. And so thank you, man. I appreciate that very, very much. I watch one every night before bed. Really? Wow. Thank you, Bass Rocker. That's very kind, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, the Guitar Shop reviews are in a playlist. If people that are watching don't know, you can just go to that playlist and you can select one you want to watch, or you can hit play all or whatever. But man, I appreciate that. That's very nice, man. Wow. I wish I had another 5,000 people that would jump on and sub and have those same sentiments. But like I said, it takes time, man. It takes a little time to get things built up, and that's fine. That's all right. Not a problem. Hey, man, we're here. We're alive. We're breathing. We have our health. What more can you ask for? You know, there's no sense in pissing and moaning about stuff. I've been guilty of that in the past. I think we all have. But if you just stop and, like I said, and try to enjoy the moment. Yeah, I'm here at work. Do I want to be at work? No, not really. I got other things I could be doing, but I know that I need to be here and I need to do this. So, you know, my wife and I can enjoy life and not have to worry about nothing. And that's called being responsible, right? Why do I feel like this is a moment from ABC when I was a kid? I don't know. Anyway, so, all right, I've hit my mark. I've hit my 40-minute mark. I go 40 minutes. I just hit 42 minutes. Sorry about that. I start rambling, man. I can't stop. And thank y'all so much. I know it's time to go get dinner, and I know everybody needs to turn in for the night, and pretty soon you'll be going to bed. I'll be out here on the road trucking it up, man, trying to make $1 or $2. And Uncle Sam will get his half, whatever. That's just life. And so I will keep you updated on what's happening with these guitar shops. I always do. Like I said, without an audience, you don't have nothing. You're just, you know, pissing in the wind, so to speak. Pardon my language. So anyway, all right, BCG 5150. Actually, last week I let your playlist run during a while I was at work. I do it all the time from my favorite channels. That's awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's super nice, man. Thank you. But I have to go, and thank y'all again for tuning in to this live drive. This is 3 live drives in a row, and y'all have been here for every one of them. And I really appreciate that. Thank y'all so very much. Y'all have a good night. Get some sleep, and I guess we'll talk to you in a few days. All right, take care. God bless. Bye-bye.